Hello everyone, this is Abigail here again, also known as Two Willing Hands. And as you all know, this channel is strictly about teaching women how to be willing with their hands like I am. So my hands are willing. What about yours? So for this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you all how to make a simple beanie, and I'm going to use this beautiful light blue colour. I think it's called light blue, but it's from Rico, Essential Cotton DK Yarn. I bought it online from lovecraft.com. So for a small size beanie, I like to use at least 120 grams. Sorry, not 120, at least 100 grams of yarn. This is possibly maybe 80 grams of the yarn. Let's see, it's probably 80 grams, but I do like to use 120 grams of the yarn to have that nice slouchy look in my beanie. I'm going to be starting off with a 4.5mm hook, then I will transition to the 5mm, and then I've got my tapestry needle, so make sure you have your tapestry needle, and then of course a pair of scissors. So let's not waste no time, let's get straight into this tutorial. I am sure you're so excited. And before we get in, I don't want to forget, please, be your sister's keeper. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Easy step, takes 5 seconds. And leave comments down below, interact with me, let me know which sort of tutorials you would like in future, and hopefully I shall get that to you all. Okay, so let's begin. So we are going to start off with a slip knot. So you wrap it around twice. This is your tail, this is your working yarn. You bring the first part over the second loop, and then this first loop, which was the second, all the way over your finger. And I'm going to start with a 4.5mm hook. Feed it behind your little finger, and I don't know what this one is, the fourth one, in between these two, and then in between your thumb and index finger. Your middle finger and thumb should hold the knot, and your middle finger and thumb, they're going to help you control your work. Also, your fingers should be pointing upwards to help control the tension of your yarn and control, how much it moves. If your finger's not, if you're trying to crochet and you see it's just not going to work. Maybe you know how to do it, but it's not going to work. So let's start off with a chain of 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Slip stitch into the first chain, and then you pull through. Now you've got a ring, chain 1, and you want to do 12 double crochets inside this ring. So how do we do a double crochet? Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now every time we do a chain 1, it does not count as a stitch, okay? Another one, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to do that 10 more times. So remember, it's 12 double crochets to start off. Whenever you're making a woman's beanie hat, it's always 12 that you start off with. Okay? Always. Alright? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So that's 12 that I've got there. And now at the top of the first stitch, I'm going to do a slip stitch. So you go right inside it, yarn over, pull through the stitch, the top of the double crochet, and then you pull through the loop that is on your hook. Okay, so that's the first round. The second round will begin for single crochet, yarn over into the same stitch, do 2 double crochet, and in this round you're going to be doing 2 double crochets in each stitch in round 2. Yarn over, insert, so I'm going to do this round with you all. And you will be ending on, of course, 2 double crochets. For the next 5 rows, you will actually have to end on a double crochet in each stitch. So now I'm at the top of the double crochet. I'm going to slip stitch in there. Okay, now that's row 2 completed. Row 3, chain 1 and do 2 double crochets in the same stitch. In the next stitch you just want to do 1 double crochet, then in the next it will be 2, then in the next just 1. So you're going to repeat that all the way around, and you should end on just the 1 double crochet because we've already started with 2. So I will meet you all at the end. So as you can see, I've got 1 chain left and I'm going to end on just 1 double crochet like I mentioned. Now I'm going to go in the top of my first double crochet for this round, to slip stitch. Now I'm going to chain 1 for round 4. Remember, each round we'll chain in 1 in the same stitch, 2 double crochets, and then so 2 double crochets in the same stitch, then in the next 1, then in the next one it's 1. Okay, so it's 2 1 1 2 1 1. So 2 and then 1 1. So repeat that all the way around and you should end up with 1 1. Okay, you should not end with 2 in 1 stitch. I'm at the end of the 4th round, and can you see I'm going to end with 1 1. Okay, if you are not ending on the 2 double crochets in each stitches. There's something that has gone wrong, so please start again if you want a beautiful finished product. Slip stitch now. Chain 1. Now in this round, once again, we start off with the 2 double crochets in the one chain. Then it will be 1, 1, 1. So 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. Two, 1, 1, and 1. Okay, so complete that, and you see it's getting bigger. Beautiful. So complete that, and we shall see each other at the end. Remember, you should end on 1, 1, 1, 3 double crochets in each of the 3 stitches. So can you see I'm going to end on 1, 1, 1. So sorry, I'm stressing this because if you want the perfect beanie look, you need to end on 3 double crochet, slip stitch at the top of the first double crochet that we made in this round, and then we're going to slip stitch. So we've done 5 rounds altogether. Let's move on to the 6th round. Let me just count to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Now chain 1 as usual. Yarn over, insert, and create 2 double crochets. Now for this one, it's 1, 1, 1, 1. So it's 4 this time. And now I'm going on to 2. So what this is doing is increasing the hat. It's just creating increases for the base of the top of someone's hat. But obviously this is going to be a beanie, so it's going to be slouchy. But if you wanted it to be a tight fit, all of these increases is just to help the hat fit your head. So the average size for women's head in inches is 22 to 23. So this will definitely fit. Okay, so remember it's 2, 1, 1. Okay, I lost count. 1, 1, 1, 1. Alright? So continue doing that, and I will meet you straight at the end over here, around here. And then you're going to repeat the same process for the 5th round, but I'll still do that one with you all, just to make sure you're off to a good start. So I'm at the last 4 stitches, and remember, like I said, you have to end on just single double crochets. You should never end with 2 double crochet in one stitch, because we've already started with that. Okay, then I'm going to slip stitch into the top, and now we are on our final increase round. Yay! Chain 1, as always, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Now it's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So that's 5, and then 2, and then of course 1, 1, 1. So repeat that all the way across, and I shall meet you at the end. You see how big our hat is getting? Beautiful. Okay, so I have completed my 6th round. I think it's the 6th one. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's the 7th one. So I'm going to slip stitch in the top of my first double crochet. And now for this round that we've done our increases, now to ensure that my hat is still kind of increasing, it will still increase but not too much, I'm going to use my 5mm crochet hook, because we've stopped doing the increases. The increases were the 2 double crochets in each of the stitches. So for this round we're going to be doing 1 double crochet in every single stitch, and you're going to keep on doing that until you reach your desired hat length. But I will show you the first round, and I will also show you what I would do at the end to finish off. So as usual, for every round, start off with a chain, and this time it's just 1 double crochet in the same stitch, and then in every single stitches following the first. Okay, just 1. So remember, it's just 1 double crochet in every single stitch. So no need to count this time, just go for it. Just be careful to not do a double crochet twice in the same stitch. So I'm getting closer to the end. Now slip stitch into the first double crochet, and that's the ending of your 8th round. Okay, can you see how our hat is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger? And if you wanted, you could leave it like this to make like a, what do you call it? Like a coaster. I will show you what I mean. You could get a vase and you just place it on it. You see that? I'm not going to put it on there because I'm actually going to give this hat to someone. But you can put a vase right on it and it looks very nice, right? So it's just another way of, you know, making fancy home decors without splurging. I think I might do that next. It looks really nice. Right, so remember what I said, it's just a pattern repeat for each round until you've reached your desired length. So 1 double crochet in each stitch all the way around. Yeah, just do that all the way around, and I will see you at the end to show you how I finish off. See you at the end. So I have did an extra 13 rows, and now the beanie just looks like a big bucket. The big hat. It's actually too big for anyone's head really. So altogether I've done 21 rounds, sorry. So now I'm satisfied with the hat. I'm going to show you how to finish it off. I'm going to work on the rim, and I'm going to switch down to 4mm. If I can find it. Found the 4mm hook. So now this is just going to be rows of half double crochets, and there's going to be decreases happening. So every 4th stitch I'm going to do a decrease, and then I will measure the rim of the hat to see if it is at my desired length. So the measurement would be, it needs to reach about 23 inches. So I want to decrease it to 23 inches. The first row, I would decrease it to maybe 25. The second row, it will naturally decrease to 23. It should do, because we're using a smaller hook from the original hook size that we used, which was 5mm. This one's a 4. So let's begin with a chain of 1, yarn over, in the same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3. Again in the next stitch, do the same thing. You're just pulling through all the loops. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 3. Okay, in the next stitch, so sorry, after the 4th stitch, then in the 5th stitch we're going to do our decrease. So yarn over, and then yarn over into the next one. So insert into the next one and yarn over, pull through. You're going to have 4 loops, pull through all 4. Okay, four half double crochets, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through everything. Okay, and then the 5th one, we're gonna do decreases. So pull it in, then number 6, yarn over, pull through, and then pull in everything. So you've combined 2 stitches and made it 1. So repeat that all the way around, and I shall meet you at the end. So now I've reached the end of the first round of the rim, and now I'm going to slip stitch at the top. Okay, so remember, you can also just measure your own head or measure the person's head that you're making the beanie for. Most women it's 22 inches, but for those that may have let's say square shaped head or bigger head, it would usually just be about 23 inches. So I'm just going to measure this around. Mind you, my measuring tape has torn, so I'm trying my best here. Okay. Wow. That is 24. Excellent. So I'm going to continue. Now in this round, do you want to do single crochet? So in the next stitch, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so those are single crochet. You're going to do that in every single stitch all the way around. And what is good about this beanie is you're learning how to do single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet. So how wonderful is that? So I'm going to keep going. And if you feel the hat is still too big after this second round, feel free to do a random decrease in the third round. So that means you would just, if you were to decrease a single crochet, you would insert it, yarn over, the same thing, and pull through everything. So you would just find a random spot on the beanie, and you would just decrease. You could do about 3. I wouldn't do any more than 3, but you can just do a random decrease on the beanie just to help bring down the size a bit. So I shall see you at the end. So now I'm at the end of the second round of the rim. Now you may find that you cannot find the first single crochet you made, but as you can see, can you see this seam right here? It looks different to the others. This can kind of help you gauge where the starting point is, or you can use a stitch marker to stitch your first single crochet so that you know where to stop and where to slip to join. So for me, I need to do one more. Actually, I don't. I need to go right into this one here. I'm not sure if you can see. There we go. I need to go right into this one because my seam is right here. So I tend to not use stitch markers because I have a very good eye, but it's a good practice to use it. So I'm going to measure and see if it's at 23 now. And if it's at 23, I would still do another row just to secure it, because with yarn stretches, and when the person wears it on their head, they may find that it starts stretching. I need to decrease some more. So I'm going to do random decreases in this round. I'll probably do about 5 in different places. I'm going to show you what it looks like because you may be a bit confused on where to do these random decreases. So I'm going to do one right here. You don't want to decrease too much. It can decrease quite drastically. So I've done 2 so far, yeah? Do another one. This is the third one. Yeah, it's decreasing quite drastically. Let's keep going. I've got 2 more to do, and we will measure and see how it is. And it's good to get it right the first time, because sometimes when you take the yarn out, it does not look appealing. So, yes. Where am I? Where's the beginning? Right here. Yeah, I don't think I need any more decreases. It feels quite decreased, but I will take the risk. The 4th one. So can you see I'm just doing it in random places. Where's the beginning? Right down there. So I'm going to probably do the 5th one in between somewhere. So I'm going to do the 5th one in between. That was the 5th one I just did. So now I'm getting to the end. This is the last stitch. Can you see the difference? Now I'm going to slip stitch right into there. And let's see what the verdict is. Okay. Right. It felt a little bit tight there. There we go. Right. Bang on. Right at 23. So 5 was the number. So now I'm going to finish off. Fasten up, finish up. Same thing. Ouch. So this is where our tapestry needle comes into play. I just flicked it somewhere. Oh, there it is. Okay. I like to make it look a bit neat, so I'm just going to pull that bit out. Try not to pull the stitch out. So now can you see? I'm just gonna go under the first single crochet and then under the last single crochet of that round and just join them like so, and then I'm going to repeat that, and then I'm going to go in between in the back and just weave it in. Okay, and then you would just weave in all the other bits and bobs. So for instance, weave this in. You know, this colour is so bright that my camera is like, I can't take this brightness. Oh my god. I'm gonna snip away. Let me get the one in. This is fine. You can leave that like that instead of cutting it because it will come through. This one now. So in this tutorial, you learned how to make a beanie that consists of increases, half double crochet, and single crochet. Excellent, well done. So once again, if you enjoyed this tutorial and you would like some more tutorials, feel free to let me know in the comment section, and I will do my best to make sure I get those videos to you. So always weave it in on the wrong side, okay? I think that was the last one, you know. Okay, let me see. Yes, it was indeed the last one. And that's it. That's my beanie hat completed. That is it. See that? That's it, completed, literally. See? Thank you so much for watching, and bye for now.